There, we're live. They can hear us. Oh no. I'm nervous.
It's been a while since I've been on the mic for one of these.
Who in the Lord's name pressed X? Are we supposed to be going?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We're off to a great start. Hi, Monkey. Thank you for the follow.
I love Monkey.
Monkey's so beautiful. Wow, would you look at that?
Happy birthday, Monkey. Yeah.
It's Monkey's birthday. Happy birthday,
It was
Monkey.
it was like 3 days ago, 2 days
Couple
ago.
days ago.
It's recent. It's recent.
Oh, damn. Damn, okay.
You got to keep up with this, Bacon. Like, come on.
Do you not have the birthday chat?
I've got it muted.
Oh, that's despicable.
Unlike that. Oh, it's time to get hot in here, baby. I've never used the keyboard for these for these cameras, so this is gonna be fun to learn.
First time
What's the worst that
for
can
everything.
happen? What's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst that could happen? I could plug my wheel in and just have a sound.
Austria is famously Bacon's favorite track.
I hate this track so much. I like it a little bit more this game, but I hate it.
Hey, only one way to get better at it is
True.
by watching Scornzy do laps around here.
True.
Is by learning how to properly cut turn one without dying.
That as well.
Well, turn one has now changed. It's
Well,
not.
yeah, you can take a lot
it's-
more curb.
No, it's not. You can take a lot more. There is no sausage curb.
It's still scary.
It's just not there. Hi, Mother Ellie. How are you today? I need to bring up the donations page. There we go. Alright, let's get her going. Why do I not have audio? There we go. Hi, everyone.
Who's on track? Ferrari.
There's a Ferrari on track already? Oh my god.
That is Marky Mark. Bob Palmer is on the Inters.
Where's the Ferrari?
Palmer thinks
Am I
he's a
blind?
sports driver. What the hell?
He's already on the Inters, huh?
Hey, the way he finished out last season is going to be pretty close to it this year.
Let's put the lap delta on. Track map is on. Oh god.
Kids Shelly's on the track.
Hide that. Hello, Tono. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing decent, Mother Ellie.
It's been a while since I've been a part of one of these full qualifying sessions. I have no idea what kind of tire strategy is going to be going on here.
With full quali, I would assume everyone's gonna do soft runs.
There's
Hello,
quite a few
Ryan.
guys on medium.
Mediums could be a shout if you're in a top car.
But really, I don't think that you're really that pressed for softs. As long as you save one set in either Q1 or Q2, you get 2 fresh sets for Q3. So
Obviously, I guess you'd want to save that in Q1 because there's more room for error.
yeah, if you could. So especially the faster guys or the guys in the faster cars.
And at least the experience I've seen is qualifying. It's a little bit more difficult since it's just a one-lap pace, assumed a whole race and things like that. More difficult for the guys in the slower equipment, at least in my experience.
I've never actually driven realistic performance for like the past game and a half, so
I will
I have
say,
no idea what to
season
expect.
season six, me and Ryan Rods were in that Haas. I actually was eliminated Q1. He managed to make it into Q3, but I never was.
But he is
qualifying
Ryan
merchant.
Rods.
That as well.
Well, there's Marky Mark with the fast lap right now.
First time on the board.
7.3.
For the record, in equal cars, I believe Scornzy can do a roundabouts a 103.
Okay.
But that's in equal cars. So just
Of course, Austria, like the delta is probably not going to be as big as it would be around some other places. Only having 9 turns.
Oh god. This is like so difficult to guess who's who.
Race day is just put in a purple middle sector. Of course, 1 lap pace. Expect him to be very strong.
Everyone's invalid on their laps. At least they have enough fuel for multiple runs. If I remember right, you get like 3 or 4 laps on the lowest tank you can put in, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, because I think it's based off amount of kilograms, and with
Yeah.
the short distance here, same thing as in Monaco.
Unfortunately, I'm not the new MidWest streamer, Ellie. I'm just here for tonight. Fireballer with a 16.
Special presentation.
Oh yeah, absolutely special. It was going to be even more special, but a couple issues. Shelly's going to start his lap. I wonder if he's going to have any good laps at all tonight.
I did notice he was out. He went out on the mediums, but he didn't set a time.
Came right
Not
back in
sure
and put softs on.
Yeah, abandoned that strategy if something went wrong. I'd like to see him at least finish this race without any hitches.
A supposed purple sector 1. Thank you for
They're
the
still lying,
follow,
but, you know.
Bebecita. That's a brilliant name. Oh my god, everyone's giving me follows. Thank you for the follow, Racing Ginger. Antonio, thank you for the follow. Let me know how the audio is. If
Jelly's
I
looked
should.
pretty decent on this lap so far, but he's got the 2 toughest corners coming up here. I've noticed it's very easy in that penultimate corner to hit that curb and launch yourself basically off track limits.
It does seem a lot more raised than it usually is. Oh, Shelly's real
5.6.
close there.
Shelly, oh,
Very impressive.
baby.
Better than I was expecting out of him.
He's been out of competition for at least a season and a half. And
It's
he's
pretty much
he's
like
still
a
up there.
month, where a month and a half he hasn't driven anything competitively.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
I guess he's just been in hibernation.
Yeah, it's just being a turtle, as you do.
Yep.
Can I catch anyone else coming around?
Jean Carlos is in the Red Bull on a medium tire run.
Where's the Rebel there? Is he just starting?
He's just finished his lap, put in a 7.6.
Ah.
Good for P11.
I think he can definitely do better, especially on mediums in a Red Bull.
Just for the record, weird shit 2 and 3.
We are taking over today, huh?
I have pride.
Brian Moss is
Oh, no!
finishing with the...
Yeah, no, that's
Oh, 106 one?
that's just on track, isn't it?
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
it
that
is,
looks
yeah.
to be right at the end of the second sector, but
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. Damn.
he's still got a chance in 15th right now, but
Yeah, a lot of people haven't even set times yet, so that's probably all we're gonna see of Fireball until the race. We'll see in 40 minutes.
although it does say he has a 6.9. So
Yeah, it's a 6.9.
curious,
It could.
curious
maybe.
why it says 15th.
Yeah, why is he down there yet? Oh,
Oh. Well, hello there, Slayerized.
huh?
That is very unlucky.
Well, that'll help Fireball.
That will definitely help him. He at least has one more position.
I'm assuming Shelly decided that he didn't need to go back out.
I
That
think
was
he's
in pit lane.
overprotective of that time because that's
It's
It
definitely
might be good enough.
it's all right, but I mean, considering there's still 10 minutes left in the session, I think it might be a bit early to make that call.
It definitely is. I think you at least should stay in there for a while. At that
Monkey with a
time, very well
6.8.
might be good enough, but I think he should have stayed in the session.
Yeah, you don't want to have the time taking out of 3 minutes and realize, oh, I'm P10, P11 now, and have nothing to do about it.
Marky Mark now finishing another lap. Apparently on a 3:30. That's a lie. A 7.3.
Got Palmer. So.
Expect him to be very fast. I mean, McLaren's not all that bad compared to some of these other guys. We saw Arrow P4.
And let's be honest. The the McLaren is currently overrated in the game.
Oh, it's very overrated in the game. Thank you for
Definitely
the
better than it should be. The order still isn't right, so we'll get there.
Slowly. Palmer with a purple sector 1 though. The McLaren is surprisingly slippy. It's not as slippy as, say, the Williams or what's another slippy car? I guess the Red Bull, but obviously the Red Bull's the best. Yeah. But it's pretty handy in a straight. Purple sector 2 could be a lie, probably a lie.
Well, sector 2 purple is always a lie.
We missed that apex a little bit at turn 8.
Very close to track limits too.
In 7th gear. I mean, I think it was a little scruffy into the lap.
Very close to race day's time.
I think that would have been good enough for pole if it wasn't for those last 2 corners there.
Yeah, those are the kind of margins you talk about here with how short this track is. One little ball mistake like that, that's all it can take.
Carlos gonna come into the pits, ain't he? Of course he is.
Darkness Knight just placed his Red Bull in the top 6, 105.8.
Swansea still is yet to set a valid lap.
Either one of the Haas's is coming into sector 3 here, so they'll be starting the lap pretty soon. Looks like Ray Ray.
It is Ray Ray. We'll see how he does on his lap, and then jump onto Swansea.
There is an apex somewhere over there.
There's an apex somewhere over there, Ray Ray, but it's okay.
And managed to keep his lap valid. It was a nice save, all things considered, but...
I think he's backed out of it, yep.
I'll be back there. All right, the brothers found each other on track.
Back-to-back laps.
I wonder if that is a coincidence or not.
More than likely a coincidence, I would say. Fireball said that he binned it in turn 7 and overcorrected. It happens. It's okay.
We've all been there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Shelly more
have
than
a
others.
wall, you will find it eventually.
Seems like Sue is being very cautious with his track limits.
I mean, these two did wait a long time. Scornsey and Sue did wait a long time.
It's not a bad idea, especially when you don't have a time on the board yet. Just to get that first banker out there, especially in Q1.
Yes, unfortunately, one driver is missing, Tono.
Looks like we might have.
Time.
Looks like he's just about made it into the session just in time.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Make it down in time, yep.
Right on cue. And look at that top 3 right now, separated by less than half of a tenth.
He is him.
That's my Midwest goat right there. Put some respect on weird shit Scornsey's name.
We had one driver join very late in. I wonder if he'll be able to set a lap good enough to beat Fireball, though.
He should have at least time for one shot at it. But of course, basically a one-shot quality is not a good one.
Yeah, a one-shot quality can be real tough.
Ray Ray escaping the bottom 5.
That's putting Fireballer down in the bottom 5, so he's going to be out of the session as well as Slayerized. Giancarlo's Media and F1 Poly still with a chance to escape.
I'm also looking at that man in 15th Monkey.
He's very
talk
close.
About experience in Midwest. You're talking about Monkey.
So Loco's 5/10 down. I think he's about to set this lap. Although he turned his recharge on. Somehow hasn't invalidated.
Those are those old track limits that we used to run around here, in real life in 2020. But curb counted.
Giancarlo coming around to set another lap.
think he's just about to start the time. Oh, actually, it sets a 7-1.
It's not
Almost
going
at
to
the
be
time he
good
already
enough.
had.
I'm pretty sure he just
That was
set that.
that was a set time already, I believe. So
The
either
time
he
sheet
was-
I have said 3.5 minutes, so something had to be a little bit off there. But either way, it looks like he's going again now.
Ooh, media
he's
went
got
off.
time. He's got time.
He only needs to pick up about 2/10, but I think realistically he's going to need somewhere in the mid-6 to stay in the top 15.
Paulie still hasn't come out on track yet.
I don't think he has enough time anymore. I can't see the timer.
At this point, he might not. He would be cutting it close. I mean, it is a short lap to get out. But it would be cutting it close at this point.
He needs at least a minute 20 to get out of the pits.
Probably. Maybe more. Aston's pretty far down the pit lane.
Very true. Although here he is coming out the pits, I believe.
It'll be close. It'll be close.
So Giancarlo had to back out preparing. We have 3.5 minutes left, so I think he's still got just enough time.
Oh, we really have that much time? Yeah, then he's fine.
Still going to be a big ask to get in.
Giancarlo coming around to set another time.
He backed off. I think he's going to set himself up for another lap here. He's only got 70% ERS left, though.
Back-to-back runs is not ideal. So he thinks he's safe.
Yeah, I think.
I think we're looking.
I think the top 10 is safe.
If you have a 105, you're good. You're good.
I'd even throw Soy Loco in that mix as well. He's got 4/10s to Helg, and that's an awful lot of time to find around a short track like this.
And you only need to be faster than 3 guys on track.
Media invalid last corner.
Pressure's on now.
Original Paulie's about to start his lap.
I'd say let's just stay with him.
It's not a terrible launch out the last corner. Oh.
Giancarlo's at the final corner now. I think he might have a chance to get through here.
4 down.
Oh, it's going to be close. He got it.
He's got it.
6.5.
And
Monkey down into relegation. Monkey needs to leave the pits.
He needs to leave the pits.
If I were
Marky
Mark and Ray as well, I'd be going out as well, considering both Media and Paulie are on track.
You got to think that the track is. A lot of these guys haven't been on track in 5-6 minutes.
And you know, the thing I did notice last night is my final run was not anywhere close to the second and first runs I had. So, not sure how much track evolution we're going to be seeing here, but I still think you got to give yourself a shot at it.
Media has come into the pits, so that will relegate him. He won't have enough time to get around for another lap.
Monkey Mafia still is. Oh, he's actually just gotten out now. He'll just have enough time.
It's going to be close for Monkey. He's got to push on that out lap, I think.
At least he'll have those tires nice and warm, which will be a good thing. Paulie's invalidated.
Paulie's got to be
his
perfect here now.
He's got to do it.
Got to be perfect now.
A lot less code than his first attempt.
Very, very cautious into T1.
Oh, really close on track limits there. Almost got it.
TC moment.
Very big TC moment.
It's good for him as well. That curb is a lot more forgiving on this year's game compared to last year's game.
A lot of the curbs around here are.
All right, it appears Monkey is approaching Giancarlo. Will pass him and start his lap pretty quick here.
Ooh, that ran wide. That's
brutal.
That's probably going to see Paulie out. He's going to have enough time to go again, but it doesn't look like he's going to have enough fuel.
You can't have too much more fuel.
It'll be
Plus
close.
His battery will be very low.
Looks like he's going to go for it, though. Doesn't really have a choice.
Monkey's even. Oh, and he's invalid. Monkey's out.
Oh.
Mediat did not make the line. Paulie has to get a good time here.
That means Marky Mark is the only one still on the chopping block, and we know Paulie's probably not going to have enough time or enough fuel and battery to make it.
He's gonna have to make up a ton of time in the first 2 sectors.
I think Paulie has backed off his lap. He came into that corner fairly slow. Yep, he's backed off.
He's just out of battery. Out of battery. All right, so after Q1, we're gonna lose Monkey Mafia, Fireball,
Big Sag. R.I.P. to our fallen allies.
Slayer was the one that was DSQ'd, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what time he had before he got DSQ'd?
It was like a 106. It would have been enough, I think, which is unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate.
We've all blocked pit lane exit once or twice in our own times.
It disqualifies you so quick. You get no chance to redeem yourself from it at all.
But a Williams around Austria, he could still do something in the race.
Oh, for sure. That Williams is slippery. That shit's got some fish oil on it or something, I swear. Go on then, Nikki, read us down.
It's blurry.
It's blurry? That's a shame. Scavner, you want to do the honors?
I will do that. Looks like Scornzy's first, 5.315. Then it's
Weird
Race
shit,
Day in the other AlphaTauri. That's correct. Got Palmer's third, Soy Loco, Weird Shit A-Dub, Weird Shit Shelly. Then it's Darkness King, Sui, Aero Racing Design, Weird Shit Lanzi, Brian Mosser, Marky Mark, Hilg, Jean Carlos, and Ray rounding out the top 15 that will advance. And knocked out of the session is Monkey Mafia, Fireball, Media, Poly, and Slayerized. That is the final order for qualifying 1 here in Austria.
Big shame that Monkey's gone. Very big shame.
Just too many dirt ovals.
It's okay. World of Outlaws will get its time, Monkey. Bad Monkey. Very bad Monkey. Alright, we're back. And I've got to do the UI all over again. That's great.
This is a perfect game. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, and my game crashed.
There's not a single flaw.
Not a single flaw. Not a single. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We'll be fine. I swear.
It's a 15-minute long session. We got a lot of time.
Yeah, we got a long time.
It's just not enough time for Bacon to put his Streamlab back on, or stream cover back on.
Yeah, it's okay. Stream is A-okay. It's fine. Stream is fine. It just so happens that F1 decided to crash. Because why wouldn't it?
There are a few guys going out, and very first out is Shelly in the Williams. And immediately right behind him is A-Dub, and looks like they're racing up into turn 3 side by side.
Oh, of course. Now they're doing stuff whilst I'm crashed, huh?
And they are very nearly...
John 1286 116. Thank you for the follow.
This is some D1 qualifying shenanigans going on right here.
Just
Racing on the outlaw.
dudes.
And Shelly's in the gravel again. Can't say you didn't expect that.
Scav, do you mind shooting me an invite?
Sure thing.
Oh, A-Dub decided to be my friend. That's fun. There you go, A-Dub. We're friends now.
Speaking of A-Dub, he's also going to be the first one to start a lap. And as it stands, he's exiting the final corner right now.
So if you've ever seen The Office, you're familiar with the vasectomy scene. Snip, snap, snip, snap. So far in this game cycle, A-Dub has snip, snap, snip, snapped on medium TC at least 4 times. I'm not even sure where we're at this point. He might be running it. It's not clear.
We're back! Stream is fine. Nothing happened. What are you guys on about?
Hey, Bacon. I'm blind here.
Yeah, I know you're blind.
Meanwhile, A-Dub has absolutely been cruising this lap. He took a very wide line into turn 2 but seemed like he hung out okay on this going over that curb.
That's the wrong thing. You should no longer be blind.
Gracias.
You're welcome. Who's first on the lap?
A-Dub is first on the lap. He's halfway through the final sector now. About to set the first time of Q2. Seems like a very solid lap overall. 5.3.
Very good. I think that was
matching.
Like third.
That's matching what we saw in Q1 at the top of the leaderboard.
He might be a defensive tackle, but man, is he agile.
He is him. Stop the count. Which hit 1, 2, 3.
Well, at least Ryan set a time before he left the session.
Looks like A-Dub was taking the MotoGP route as well.
Yeah, he's learning. New game.
He must be spending too much time with Dace.
Must be. It's the only answer.
Hey, he's going for safety. You never know. You don't want to have your brakes fail and you're going up into turn 2 again.
Where's the Alpine? Oh,
technically, that's turn 3, Scabby.
Yeah, it's
well,
tough.
if you noticed, I've said 9 turns all night long because that little kink on the DRS straight does not count.
Well, plus, they got rid of the character in this game. You know, there was that bump right kind of when the when you started going uphill. There was that bump last year. That's not really there anymore.
That's very nice.
Right about when you hit that bump, that means it's about time to put the anchors down.
In the booth tonight, Mr.
Your G29 would tell you that it was time to celebrate.
Oh yes, you would feel it through your bones.
Mr. Bacon. Got Scavney here. And we got Nicky here.
Helg had a big slide through turn 1. He invalidated his lap because of it as well.
I was about to say, he's showing his invalid for me.
But he did set a time that is competitive.
He had an awful big slide through turn 1.
Darkness King to set a lap.
He was pretty competitive in that Red Bull in Q1.
It is.
Shelly has left the session, probably to go take a nap.
Yeah, he's probably napping.
That's probably the reason he retired so early in Q1 as well.
Both Red Bulls very close to each other. Why do I still have that up? No, wrong one. There we go. No, is Hug pitting? I think he's pitting.
It sure looks like
it. He's indeed pitting. That's a shame.
The interesting thing I'm noticing here, Scornsy's doing the exact same thing he did in Q1. He's holding out in the pits for a little bit while longer. I have to say, he's maybe saving an extra set of softs for the race. Maybe going for 4 runs in Q3.
Possibly.
What does he know?
What does he know? We did learn.
He knows something. He's a smart guy.
We did learn the tire wear for each car because of a certain bug.
This game's perfect. I don't know.
It's a perfect game. It's just we learned everyone's tire wear because of a certain bug.
Bug or feature?
A buggable feature.
Hi. My name's Todd Howard.
Race day's about to start his lap.
Tracking Brian Mosser on the mediums as well. He was actually up on his time in Sector 1, albeit that is just the first corner.
I think Race Day has scars from the Turn 1 curb. He is not taking any risks.
You can actually gain a lot of time if you hit it right, but it's very risky.
So far, a very good start to the lap. Sector 1 was very clean, although it's one turn.
Looked like the car gave a little bit of a
drift?
Laggy. Yeah, a little bit of a drift, I want to say. It almost looked reminiscent of a very soft suspension.
It could also be the fact that to go faster in this game, one must live in Tokyo and drift it.
Loose is fast, as they say.
Oh, I thought he was going off.
It's on the limit. Every single corner.
I thought he was going off. A 5 flat is very good. Meanwhile, Scornsy is invalid. That sucks. I wanted to see what he would do. Got Palmer starting his lap.
I think he's going to be one to watch as well. I know he was very pacey in D1 last season. Did he manage to pick up any first career victories last season?
Got Palmer?
I will check for you.
I don't believe so.
I know he was on the podium quite a few times.
I think he had 5 or 6 podiums. He was up there quite a lot.
Was on the podium one time.
Really? Last season?
Yes.
That
One
seems a
time
whole
last
lot more
season
than
at Canada. He had 4th place finishes at Hungary, at Brazil, and at Spain. He had a 5th place at Singapore. So he was a consistent member of the top 5.
I was gonna say I've always seen him near the front, but I didn't realize he only had the one podium finish.
Only the one podium finish is shocking to me.
He had an average finish last season of 6.16. So definitely had a solid season.
5-1.
I thought we were about to see the first driver into the fours tonight. Not to be.
Palmer does have very serious pace. Hello, Knuckles. Welcome to the stream of Scuffedness. Shelley's returned from his nap. Finally.
Hey, Knuckles, could you please put out that fire, man? It is hard to breathe.
I got a headache this afternoon just walking from my office to my car. So
I've had a sore throat for like 3 days. I've been coughing
I could see
and
the
sneezing.
particles in the air.
We know you meant to only start it for fun, but it's kind of getting out of hand now.
Even the Pirates had to delay their game today.
On Furry Day, they delayed a game.
That's
You know,
right. I did
you know how
Day?
big that is for
I did
for
see
Kutch?
furries walking around downtown today.
Scornsy about to set his time.
Him.
5.3.
Very respectable. Probably good for Q3.
I'm trying to piece out where the cutoff line is about to be for the session. I'm thinking 5.7, 5.8.
I'm thinking...
Yeah, I'm kind of worried here,
Yeah.
'cause a lot of these guys haven't set times yet, and they need to go out.
And we know Arrow is probably going to be up there. I think Soy Loco as well. That Alpine is pretty quick.
Ray Ray has a 1 minute 20.
You know, he's just
He's
Haas,
just chilling.
Haas.
That's Soy Loco with a 5.5 as well. That's going to drop
Yeah, that
Shelley all the way
cutoff
down to 9.
that cutoff's going to be around Shelley.
That cutoff is going to be
that
very
5.6
close to Shelley.
or that 5.8 is going to be around that cutoff, I think.
Mostly because he's P9, but
Maybe even 5.7. Race Day thinks he's good. He
hello,
is.
Criley.
probably.
Welcome. Marky Mark coming around the last couple corners to set his first lap of Q2 in the dying stages. Is it going to be good enough? Ooh. I don't think that's going to be good enough.
I think he's got enough time to make it back in and back out, though. So
4
I
minutes.
would agree with
probably.
you. I would agree with you. That's plenty of time, especially around here.
Aero Racing Design starting his
he's got a
first
lot
lap.
of time to pick up, though. Arrow's also cutting it close as well, leaving it this late. If he makes one mistake or cuts one corner, oh, that's a mistake
Or
right there.
drifts.
It looked like he turned in way too early and had to correct it. Basically ruined his exit down the straight.
Let's hope he doesn't get blocked by Marky Mark as well. They are very close to each other.
Even if Marky Mark is heading into the pits, this is a very sketchy pit entry. So this could cause some problems here.
Now, I know we're not stewarding this properly, but did we make a rule, or are we sticking to the diverging lines?
That's the only hard and fast rule as far as I can know. As far as I know.
Arrow ran out of battery through the last corner. I think he's good.
Laps, huh?
He's
Arrow.
only about a tenth in the clear, though.
It'll be
Arrow
very
I wouldn't
close.
say he's safe, but
Shelley coming around the corner, 6/10 down. Oh, that's safe.
that is a very good
That
time.
is.
for
That
Shelley.
is.
go.
Shelley
Shelley's good to go.
is close and safe. Is Brian Mosser flying? I believe he's flying. Although he looks kind of not flying at the same time. That ERS
Looks
is
like
on
he was 2
Evan.
seconds up on his time in the first sector, so either on a cooldown lap or an out lap up here. Darkness Knight has invalidated.
I think Giancarlo's
It's going to put
finishing
him in a
his
tough
lap.
place.
7.2, still not good enough. And Lanzi is starting his lap. He is very close to that cutoff point, only 3 thousandths away. So he does need to
Knuckles
improve.
bring in an important point. There are some capital letters in the diverging lines
Look,
statement.
true, but how do you say capitalizations?
Loudly.
Divert or Jenga.
Anyway. No, Knuckles, you will apologize.
Brian Mosser is out of the session in the pits. That's going to see him out of Q2.
Lanzi's 2.6
that's
down.
definitely interesting. Brian Mosser, the one-time leader of the Division 1 title for 12 rounds.
Oh, Jean Carlos is invalidated. That's probably going to see him out as well. Although he might have enough time here. Just enough time.
Lanzi is now officially
Lanzi's
safe
safe now, but
Looks like that was
I
set on the
honestly
used
don't
set of
even think
tires.
that he might not have needed to even go out.
Yeah,
He
who's
did
gonna
put
be a
a
big
second
name
hot
here?
lap, so I figure you might as well take a shot on the used set of tires. I think Sui is pushing. He's 1/10 up on his first sector time.
He did just set a lap. A timed lap as well, which was a 6 flat.
It looks like that battery is draining somewhat.
About halfway, I think.
3/10 up through the first 2 sectors. That might be just enough.
He might barely scrape it.
It's gonna
I
be
think
very
he needs a
borderline.
7.
He needs a little bit of time here.
Oh, he missed that apex by quite a bit. Oh, and he's in battle.
Ah!
40 seconds left. That's not going to be enough for Sui to recharge the battery, sadly. I think he's out.
He's gonna have to push. And just
Instead
kinda
of
hope the best
5.8,
here.
he would have had it. He would not have had enough. Even if he did keep it in the lines, he missed that apex for quite a bit, and that I think bumped his time down just enough.
All right, so Brian and Sue are out. We got 3 places to figure out here yet.
I think Sui might be taking another stab at it just to try, but
Marky
I
Mark
think he's
is
gonna have a tough
flying,
time.
coming into Sector 3. He's equal
He's
on his
even.
time.
He's going to need to find a lot of time in the last 2 corners.
A-Dub is
A-Dub.
him.
First into the 4.
Brr.
First drive into the 4s tonight.
Marky Mark getting very close to track limits.
But did not use a lot of the exit curb there.
Oh, and he's not... He's going to
He
be
did
gone.
improve, but that's going to see him out.
Giancarlo's gone.
Gone.
Sui's gone.
Ray is pushing, but he's out of fuel and battery.
And
I think he's
that's
gonna come into
him
pits
gone,
here.
I think.
That's our bottom.
Aero Racing Design just in by the skin of his teeth.
Honestly, shocking guy that shocking for a guy that had a 7th place average finish last year in D1.
Well, realistic cars, come on now. We're being nerfed here.
I mean, sure, but you know, Aero's a pretty decent driver.
He's a very good driver.
Now, if it was
He gets it
raining
done.
here, we'd see him at the top of the leaderboard.
If it was raining, Aero would be sending it 4 wide into turn 1, and he'd just be overtaking. half
He's
the
just
field
he's
because
just
they'd be
got the
scared.
Verstappen in him, bro. Alright, now let's roll the lottery of is my game gonna crash when we go into Q3? No, but like, seriously, who's still out? Oh, we're waiting on Soy Loco, okay.
Looks like there's a few guys getting wheeled into the pit lane.
Shelly is doing very good for someone that was calling himself washed less than a month ago.
Well, F122 will have that effect on a man, so.
Do we actually know what assist A-Dub is using as well, by the way?
Not a clue.
No, I did notice when I was battling him last night, he was having quite a few snaps, and he was doing a good job of catching them. I feel like he may have made the jump to drop TC at least.
We are
I know he's
pressuring
attempted
him.
it.
Yeah.
Light bullying. Hazing? I don't know. Hazing would be a bit of a term that is in vogue at the moment.
Anyway, A-Dub taking P1 in Q2. Good job. followed by Race
no
Day.
problem.
Swansea got Palmer. Shelley the
Weird shit,
Turtle.
Scorsese. Weird shit, Shelley.
Lansy. Soy Loco.
Weird shit, Lindsay.
Darkness King. Helg and Aero, making those that will come into Q3. Ray, Brian, Sui, Marky Mark, and Giancarlo all being dropped, sadly. We will see.
Giancarlo, interestingly, never setting a time on songs.
I think he invalid all of his
He made a
soft
couple of
times.
attempts. He did invalidate a couple of his laps as well, though.
According to Tono, medium TC is like full TC on 22.
I'd say that's accurate.
I'd say it's also very accurate to say that no TC is close to medium TC last game.
That as well. I have no experience driving medium TC on either game.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I have no idea.
If Adolf would kindly help us.
If that is all true, then what on earth does full TC do?
Peter DRH says
Hey.
accurate, so I am really
At that
curious
point,
as
let's
to
just start
what.
using braking assist.
Yeah, come on now, let's turn the brake pads up a bit.
The last time I used full TC was in F1 2017 when I was also running default setup every race.
Oh,
And it was about as awful as you would expect it to be.
I remember my first league race back in season 2 around Bahrain. I didn't have it set up. That was
What was
Big
wrong with
brain
you?
move,
Interesting.
bringing a default setup to a league race.
well. You see, it was my first league race.
So,
I had no
Even-
idea what I
even
was
in my
doing.
first league race, I at least had a setup.
like, I get it if like you're a single player merchant, but
I was a single player
you're
merchant back
smarter
then.
than that. You're
I was a
smarter
single
than
player merchant back then.
that. Yeah, but it was a league race.
Okay, yeah. But I didn't know what I was doing with setups. I could have Googled it. Like, you know.
Let's go.
You know, you didn't have to know how to do the setups. All you had to do was go to the leaderboard and copy the fastest one like the rest of us.
Did you say season 2?
I believe it was season 2. Because I went full-time season 3, and I won... No, I didn't win. I won Mexico season 2 D2. And I raced Bahrain. And I finished P7 in a Williams, I think. I either joined...
Were you in D2?
Yeah. Either season 2 or season 3 I joined. It was one of them two.
The first time that you appear on my sheets is Baku, round 9, season 2. You finished.
That
in
was my first
7th.
D1 race.
Yes, this is your first D1 race. I finished in 13th. Man, what the fuck?
Does this league have a Discord I can join? Yes, it does indeed, sir. Let me grab that link for you and throw it into there.
Welcome to the chaos. Good chaos.
A league with 3 years of history and growing at this point.
We got very close
10
to
seasons. Double digits.
death.
Our death was largely exaggerated.
It was. Oh, God, Palmer has some validator.
Yeah,
Right away.
yeah, D6, D7, D5, RIP. You know,
It's
they're with God now.
It's fine.
But D1, never a doubt. Never a doubt.
There
D1
is
still
the
had
Discord.
the same drama and memes every single post race, as it always has.
Okay, who's first on a flying lap? I
Race
see
day.
an AlphaTauri.
God, Palmer was ahead, but he unfortunately invalidated that first corner.
Bacon's got this like old school Monaco TV direction shit going on here.
Yeah, I'm actually Monaco TV right now.
Just gotta make sure.
No!
Just gotta make sure to miss every single overtake with shots of your
As
scene overlay.
soon as race day crosses the line, I'm switching to Swansea. Wait, no, that's not Swansea behind him. A-Dub behind him.
You know you can preload that move.
I know I can preload it. It's preloaded. It's done.
Oh. Whoa! Race day hadn't even crossed the line yet.
Damn! Sucks to suck, bozo. Darkness King next. Am I gonna make it to Farmer? Yes, I am. He's invalid. It doesn't matter. Hell, next across the line. He's valid. That's fun.
Helg. Now you want to talk about an OG? Helg. There since round 1, season 1.
Ground one.
We were nearly constructors champions in season 5.
For
remember
the
right.
record. Oh, wow, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I was mistaken.
The unofficial Midwest historian.
Oh, wait, no, I wasn't
Incorrect.
wrong. He finished 12th. I was looking for his full name. I just wrote it down as Helg. He finished 12th in the first Midwest race ever.
Damn. Who's gonna be next to the line? I guess it's gonna be Palmer. Yep, he's on the timed. And then
Hey.
Scornsy will start his, and we'll jump on board with him.
I can answer pretty much any question about anyone that finished season 1 race. Well, that is some aggressive tire warming there by Scorns.
Mickey, remind me which race was my debut and
I'll let you know.
where it ended up.
We are checking. Scavney in season 2 at Mexico, which was round 7. You finished a brilliant P5 on debut.
How about that? Back for the old host, teamed up with Yomer, I believe, right?
That one I'm not 100% sure on. I think that sounds right. That was the year that Jacko.
That is right. Jacko and Jay Chase and Ferrari. Racing with the 7-4.
Scornsy looking to break into the 04 or the 04s. Yep, I can speak. He does.
Getting down to the nitty gritty. Only 6 minutes left in this qualifying session.
That's gone by very quick.
That is Q3 for you.
Is that race day? Yeah, it's him going slow. You're not setting a lap. Sorry,
He's
local.
out of fuel.
Has
Who
Shelly
we got
rejoined?
pegged then? I don't think he
I've
has.
sent him an invite, but
He probably fell
So-
asleep again.
I'll send him another one.
Who are we betting on for pole, lads?
Ah,
I'm gonna be boring.
You're gonna say
I
race
think it's
day
got to
only.
come down
I think it's
to
gonna be
race day
race
Palmer
day.
or Scornsy.
It's probably gonna be one of those three. I don't think anyone's gonna debate that. They're the only ones that have hit the 04s in this session.
They are.
and it's close. It's close.
They are also in the worst class.
I mean, with the
you
pace
know.
they've showed in Q1 and Q2, I think they'll have enough speed to overcome that. A-Dub is alone on track at the moment.
Number 99 himself.
I think he's 51 right now. Yeah.
As far
big
as
shame.
I'm
Who cares
aware,
Big
Who
shame.
cares about that?
the only FBS football player in the Midwest League, as far as I'm aware.
It seems very unlikely there's anybody else.
Oh, that launch out the last corner. I think he's on medium TC. It just sounded like he just pelted it and the throttle just bogged.
I believe we had Peter
Nice
message
pickup.
mentioned that he was running medium TC.
He said medium TC.
Wait a minute.
goes.
Wait a minute. I will do some scouting.
Oh no, he's gone.
It looks like he's gone down to the pits, possibly.
All we need is a wind sound effect.
He does seem to be getting very early onto the throttle into second gear.
All right, he is not using TC. He
Oh.
seemed rather annoyed that I asked him in the quality lap, but he is not using
Hey, when duty calls.
It's okay, Ted Kravitz. He is 5 down on his time. That would put him very close to race day's time.
Oh, it looks very smooth with this final
I'm going to take
two
credit
turns.
for this one when he gets.
Oh, very close to track limits. I think he lost a bit of
8.6.
time there.
Still a good improvement, though.
Very good improvement.
And suddenly he becomes a threat for pole. Suddenly.
I think he was a dark horse, you know. He's got 1 lap left. I don't know if he's got enough tires left for it though.
He should have enough time to get back in and back out, but
Definitely got enough time.
the
But how many
tires are going to be the
tires?
larger issue here.
Also, Shelly still isn't back in the lobby.
He has gotten 2 invites, so it's going to be a little bit of chaos on race start if he can't manage to get back in.
Oh,
There he is.
speaker of the
Just
devil.
in time. Arrow is
Like,
starting
that's
his
just
lap as
perfect.
well.
Who is actually in that call? A-Dub, Shelly, Lanzi.
And the newest member of Weird Shit.
We don't talk about him. He's not in this race.
I'm not sure if it's even like publicly out there.
It's definitely not publicly out there.
The real question is, has he followed the trend of adding WS to his username?
I do not believe so. Not on MidWest. We could control that though.
We can
I was
control
going to
that.
say,
We can just force
we're all
it.
commissioners here.
Hi,
Maybe for round 1 we just change it.
Weird Shit Pork Chops? Maybe one day. You never know.
If the name says so, then it must be true.
Aero setting his first timed lap. Probably his only timed lap. P5.
5.3.
Unless he
Solid
keeps
half
pushing
a
here,
second.
which you can kind of do around.
He's going
I
to run
think
out of
he
battery
is still
with all the
pushing.
straights, though. There's
That
no way
DRS
he
is open.
improves.
Well, he could probably save DRS here, or ERS for a lap, and make it a round.
We got Darkness King invalid, so the first across the line for the end of Q3 is going to be Swansea.
Oh, he looks like he's going to be starting a lap here. He's flashing.
He must have backed off then.
Maybe a fuel burn lap. Lay it all on the table.
It's fine,
I
you
have
got this,
seen-
Toto.
A handful of people saying on this game that using a fuel burn or 2 out laps is the way to go, but I've not seen it for myself, but
Got Palmer with the first lap. Goes provisional pole. Arrows
almost 2
into the
tenths of a
pits.
gap there.
Race day next.
Does not get
Does
there.
not take it. He can't. I don't think he's still pushing. Lanzi next. Nope. Soy Loco. No. Is Hell gonna do it?
He's
It would
Maybe
be
not.
crazy. The scenes.
Oh, I don't think he will.
He's going to be heading into the pits here.
Looks like he's boxing.
A-Dub next. He could be a shout. It's only 3/10. I don't know how far down he is.
Dub.
I think he's just starting.
Oh, he's missed it. No. Darkness
missed
King
it
2
like a
down. I don't
second.
think he's gonna get it.
Scenes.
He was so close.
Scornsy
Darkness.
1.1 down.
Darkness is out of fuel. Here comes Shelly out of the final corner.
Shelly,
Hey,
what's
pull
he
it out.
got?
Sheldon.
No.
Ah!
P7.
Not terrible for a one-shot quali from Sheldon.
I think Soy Loco's still going. Maybe?
Yeah, I think he might have just made the line, but he's over a
He's
second down this
recharging.
time.
Oh, was he second down? Okay, never mind.
Almost
Oh
a
no!
second down.
I'm hearing. There's been a mix-up.
Huh?
There's been a mix-up in our communications.
What do you mean?
Oh no. A-Dub. Unfortunately.
We'll get to it.
Weird shit A-Dub is on full TC.
No.
And I quote, I'm having fun.
No. No, not
How
like
dare
this.
you have fun?
Not like
Not like
this.
this.
Who
No.
let this happen?
Who? Who done this? Why? Why? This is big.
Emotional damage.
And there's the first soundboard appearance of the night.
Full TC does go
I
burr
just
though.
can't believe it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe he lied to us like that. But it's
Can
okay.
we revoke membership for full TC usage?
That'd be funny. Well, Got Palmer has pole by 8 thousandths over race day. I don't think he ever took pole from race day the entirety of last season. And they were
He's
teammates.
managed to do it now. And they were teammates.
Race day second. Scornsy third. A-Dub fourth on full TC, sadly. Lanzi fifth. Soy Loco sixth. Shelly seventh. Arrow 8, Hulk 9th. Darkness King only setting a time on the mediums.
Some of these guys in the faster cars just refusing to touch the soft tire.
I guess
maybe they're going to be
saving
doing
it.
a 5-stop on just softs in the race. We'll see what happens.
Hey, that just sounds par of the course to me. You know, 5 stops, 4 wings.
Oh, I need to get race prior up. Where is it?
Everyone remember the first rule of league racing. Don't hit X.
YouTube. How long is
Luckily,
the
we still
video?
it's only about a minute long, and we've got the entirety of the formation lap. We've got plenty of time.
I can get it if you need.
Please.
I got you.
Just DM it to me.
It's in my favorites.
I think it's in
course
mine
it
as well, but I have no idea where it is. Just DM it to me.
Oh, I don't have a link. I could.
You don't have it on
Oh.
YouTube?
No. I just gotta save it.
I found it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say 2011 NASCAR Nationwide Series
At Nashville.
Nashville. Is it 2011? It's something.
It's
2011.
2011 National Nationwide Pre-Race.
Oh my god, I know it by heart.
Mr. Joe Nelms.
He knows it by heart.
He was at the race this weekend.
He was. I saw pictures.
Okay, well, as the formation lap starts, so does
We
the
all
race
bow
prep.
our heads.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as our colors are presented by the United States Army Nashville Recruiting Battalion. We ask you to remain standing for an
I'm sorry, you guys can't hear it.
by Joe Nelms, pastor of Family Baptist Church in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the RO7 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My 2 children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the Little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Amen. We can now officially race.
Wait 1 second.
Just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your action.
Of course.
Most
I'm so
famous
sorry.
words of motorsports right
now
there.
we're good to go.
All right, Nikki. Reach up there. Pull those belts back one more time.
All right, make sure everything's ready to go.
Last cars are coming to the grid. A lot of people missing their grid boxes. Big skill issue.
All right, Bacon. I don't know if you know how we do this in America.
I
We
don't.
let the cars do the
You
talking.
guys have it.
Rank it up.
This is such a terrible angle.
Boogity, 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 boys, let's go racing.
Well, it looks like Scornsy's gonna get race day into turn 1. Just backs out of it slightly.
Oh, Darkness King. Big set up the inside. There's contact.
Ooh, it's mayhem back here.
Somehow they all escaped that. Looks like
Too
that's
wide, too
3
low.
wide. Ooh.
I think Arrow tried to make it 3 wide almost before he decided to back out of that. luckily
Oh,
for the
Arrow
rest
got
of
a
the grid,
really squirrely there. Tussling all down the field.
Oh, what a send!
battle for fifth.
That's an
between
Arrow
Sorloco
send
and
if I've
Lansby.
ever
That
seen
is an
one.
arrow send. He's still there though.
Sorloco and Lansby are side by side as well, heading into the middle sector. Lansby trying to go around the outside.
Still there. He's gonna have the inside to the next squad. Oh my god, that looked like he came over.
Whoa! Soy Loco! Oh no! It's a
That was a
rebel.
reset the track at the back,
It's
Giancarlo.
Giancarlo.
Naughty, naughty.
Oh no!
Both Red Bulls in trouble at the back of the grid as already, and Darkness King is into the pits.
It is time to stop. Well, as the order stands.
It must be a wing. It must be, right?
Nope.
Oh.
Race day past God Palmer for the lead. God Palmer had a big slide out of
Sconzi
turn one.
gone.
He's
Is
gonna
Adam
lose
gonna
second
get
as
him?
well.
Oh,
Man, it just like that. You blink and you're down 2 spots.
side by side. Look at these two go.
This is Midwest racing.
Slipstream is very powerful around here.
Adub's sizing up a move. No, he's backed out. Oh my god.
Oh!
Contact. Oh, I think Shelly might
There's
have had
contact.
a broken wing. I swear I saw a piece of wing go flying. I couldn't tell if
he's
it was
missed-
from Soy Loco or Shelly. Something went flying.
Back to the
They are
front.
still side by side.
Are they? They are? Oh my god. Woi!
So, it's twice in a row
Sheldon.
now.
Soy Loco.
He's gonna be under pressure from Arrow. Nice
Yeah,
move up
oh,
inside.
everybody's
Palmer is
wide.
just backward. Bacon, can we get a tire graphic, please?
Most of the field
Oh
is on
yes,
mediums.
very true.
Ray
That's
Ray
the wrong
is
button.
on the hards, and Paulie is the only one on the softs.
There we go.
So look at another slide out of turn one.
Let me do that. And we are back up to the lead.
Should be noted, Brian Monster's made up 5 places already, moving from 12th to 7th.
He's a big mover. Scornsy down the inside of race
Four-time
day.
D1 race winner, Brian Moss.
That is a terrible broadcast camera. What are you doing to us? Still
Some people
terrible.
race like that.
Unbelievable. Give us a better camera angle, please.
Now, if you're scoring Z, do you play this esports wise and just hang back? Let him push, let him use his ERS,
I think you just
or
gotta
do you
chill.
want that lead?
I think you gotta chill and wait for pit stops getting ready. A lot of people struggling on the penultimate corner.
From what I've found, that's the most difficult corner on the circuit.
You
Easily.
talk to pad
Monkey
players.
Mafia is out of the
Oh!
session. Are we
Full
gonna have a
safety
safety
car
car?
already.
Yes, we are. We didn't make it 4 laps without a safety car. But it's
Don't
fine.
think,
Brutal.
don't think that'll change too much for strategy as well.
Not too
Yeah,
much will
if-
change. I
if
think
you're-
everyone
if you're on
stays
here,
out.
If you're out here on mediums, you can't go yet. Maybe we see
The only person I'm
one stop
expecting...
for that softs. But
Yeah, I'm only expecting any soft runners to come in. And the only soft runner is original
It's
Paulie.
Paulie. Mm-hmm.
Well, in our downtime, what do we do?
Well, we talk about how we were really seeing a 3-car breakaway.
We
with,
were.
With race day, Score and Z and A-Dub, they were starting to gap. They had about 2 seconds on Palmer there.
Palmer did start to drop like a fly.
But after that, we pretty much had a chain of cars down to 14th. That was pretty hooked up.
I will say, the racing the first 2 or 3 laps was a lot more chaotic than I was expecting.
I mean, we were seeing 2 wide, 4 cars.
We got
deep.
cars in the pits, baby.
Oh,
Shelly's the first
boy.
one.
Shelly's in the pit. I think he's got wing damage.
I could have said. I'm pretty
That
sure
looks like
when
he's
him
holding a
and-
wing. That
when
is a wing
him
change.
and, him and Soy Loco went side by side in turn 3. I could have swore I saw a piece of wing go flying.
Micah Marcus well with a wing change. Slayerized in. Another wing change. No?
Shelly's going to the hards as it's Marky Mark, so I'm assuming they're going to try and take those all the way to the end, but I wouldn't be surprised if we're not done with safety cars here.
Slayerized didn't have a wing change, and he came in for the hards.
maybe it's just this opens up a lot of strategy options later in the race. If you're this far back, that might be a good thing.
Still think with how short the pit lane is here and how much field spread we're going to see, I don't think there's any benefit to stay coming in right now unless you have to.
The only benefit I can see is now that Shelley, Marky Mark, Paulie, and Slay have all done their tire change, so they can go back on to the mediums, which are the preferred tire at the end of the race when they make their second pit stop.
That's a big gamble you're going to have to take, though.
That was kind of the point I was making, Bacon. Thank you.
You're welcome. I just made it better.
You just dumbed it down for the people in the back.
Yeah. Well, as we chill, how was your guys' day?
I'm confused as to how darkness is in 3 seconds
Already?
You see, when you pick up 3 warnings, you get 3 seconds.
He's got you there.
So my day was good. You know, headed down to the apartment. I built some end tables.
That's good.
Side table. Yeah.
How's the sim rig?
Well, we're still here, but
Well.
AT&T is coming through on Saturday. I think that's the day.
That's the day, huh?
Yep, that's the day. Be sim racing in my kitchen pretty soon here. Dining room.
Okay. In your kitchen? That sounds a bit weird. What is happening back here?
Let him cook, okay?
Oh no!
Brian with a 5-second for ignoring yellows. What did he do?
Ellie and Jean Carlos were swapping positions into turn 2. I'm not sure exactly what that was about, but I feel like that had something to do with it.
Safety car is in this lap. Race Day now has control of the pack. That's a very early call. That's a lot earlier than it used to call it.
It is the Sector 3 line. It's just...
It called it way before the Sector 3 line.
This is what it should be like.
Very true. It should tell us at the start of the lap.
Yeah. Somewhere in Sector 1 is when we should get the call.
At the very least, not as we're exiting the final corner like it does in Mexico.
Well, about everything about Mexico is scammed. Okay.
He's gone and legged it! He's gonna get limited!
Huge jump there.
He's done it perfectly.
What a massive
Ada is closing to Scornsy.
Wow, half the field is still going through the last corner.
Scornsy was just caught sleeping.
Everyone got caught sleeping there. Everyone down to Fireballer.
This is exactly why it wasn't a good idea to pit. Shelley's already half a pit stop behind the leaders.
Very true.
He has made his way past Sean Carlos, but
Still we're making moves up here now, huh? They were side by side, and then they won.
Arrow's getting double teamed by these Alpines here.
Why? He's getting pause.
Yeah, pause. What? What did you
say? A little bit of contact as well.
Oh, and he's in the wall. No. That's a wing off completely.
Somehow they're both still alive, as long as they don't reverse into traffic
here. I hope it doesn't call a safety car. He's stopped.
I don't think it will. Good on Brian for keeping it staying there.
Got Palmer's off as well.
Palmer's
shambles at McLaren.
Horrid day.
How about Soy Loco up into 5th place?
Oh my, when did he get there? Probably when the other two took each other out. Makes sense.
It's the same thing in every first 10 laps of the league race. Just keep it clean, take advantage of others' mistakes, and when you see the yellow flag, floor it, because that means free positions available.
And would you look at the gap? It's back already. This is a terrible camera angle. Please give us a better one.
What do you mean? It look at the beautiful countryside of Austria.
Very true, very true. It is very good racing so far, Criley. And this is just the interdivisional.
This is realistic performance. Imagine what T1's going to be like.
Oh my god.
Take a look at how far up the top 3 have pulled from the rest of the field. Nearly 3 seconds.
And
what is Lansy doing?
The Soy Loco. I don't know what he's doing. I think he wants Soy Loco back in his DRS.
He's losing tenths every single corner.
He isn't an alpha.
Oh, speaking of an alpha.
That's Helgellian.
He's looking the wrong way on track.
It looks like it was by himself, huh? Does he have damage?
Maybe.
Doesn't look like it.
DRS is enabled now.
I'm keeping my eye on this midfield battle.
So the entire part of the race.
Yeah.
Specifically from Lancey down to Shelley. Shelley's made his way up to 11th, but he's still got a long way to go. Change for the lead.
Ah, what am I doing? Giancarlo with a 3-second. Swansea does have DRS. So does A-Dub. He's not going to be close enough to make a move. Oh, he thought about sending it.
I really think that Scornsy's just going to play this real slow.
He should just play this.
Any time that we're going to see him going too wide with Race Day, I think is more in defense of A-Dub than as an attack of Race Day.
We've seen that in PSGO League races here, and actually, Bacon, you and I've done that a couple times, where you basically form a roadblock. It's very effective. If you
we still need to try that at Monaco once.
Oh my god, Shelley almost had the best switchback of his career.
That's not saying much.
Hey, yo!
That was savage.
He's closing in on Media here. Oh, Media.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Oh!
He's
I don't see
definitely
any
got damage.
damage.
I don't see it. He's more than likely got it. He hit that wall.
I mean, he clobbered that thing, but his wing is intact.
Another change for the lead. I forgot there's DRS on the main straight. Oh, and they've gone off wide. He's gotten the escape road.
Using the access road.
Very close to race.
Up in the second place.
An interesting rejoin there, Race Day.
And he is cracking under pressure.
Uh-oh.
They've broken the arrest. It's very close.
F122 Merchant?
F122 Merchant. It could be very true. We gotta fight here side by side. Oh, it's
Come
close.
on, Sheldon!
Don't get physics diffed. Oh, they're so close. Oh, he got physics diffed. He's in the wall. That's
That was a
damage.
huge collision.
Helga's out the race.
How is he not DNF from that? That was a massive head-on collision.
And another safety car.
He's lost his entire
That's a
wing.
well-deserved safety car.
Soy Loco
I can't-
is in the pits.
Ah.
Palmer's in the pits.
Now is the time to pit, but I mean, the leaders have missed the pit entry, but luckily they did get past the safety car.
They did get past it, and it will be fine.
Crucially.
Everything's all right.
I can't believe Fireball is still in this race. That was an absolute monster hit. Well, he had been going 200 km/h.
He
I want
hit
to know
nice
how
and
hard
square, though.
Helg hit the wall.
It looked like Helg did the same thing that Arrow did at the exit of turn 3.
Palmer's come out just behind Slayer.
Under safety car, Ray. That's just brutal.
Come on, Ray Ray. You know better than
This
that.
actually might put Shelley into the race lead.
Shelly.
That's my
race
boy.
Lead? He
And this is also gonna
technically
cause-
race lead.
This is also going to cause Race Day to double stack down in AlphaTauri.
And Brian retired and left. Is he on track? I believe he's on track. Not
It's like it's at the exit of the final corner.
I mean, that one's kind of interesting because this safety car was going to help him out and get him back in the fight.
It's going to be close for Sheldon to beat the leaders out the pits.
Push, Shelly!
He's 11.5 seconds behind.
It's going to be close.
Oh,
It's going to
I
be
think he's
real
got
close.
it. If he floors it, he's got to put the overtake on.
But Delta, but the Delta.
But once you get to the line,
No, nobody's cut the safety car yet.
oh my god.
Ooh, he's got it. He's fine. He's fine. That was too close. Is Racer going to come out ahead of Marky? Oh, everyone's behind Marky.
And now this is going to be interesting.
Oh,
Ray's still yet to
Race
pit. I'm
Day.
surprised he stayed out.
Oh, race day. Oh no. The double stack shagged him.
It's a lot further down than I expected him to be. So that just leaves Ray Race, the only driver yet to pit, correct?
Which is an interesting
and
decision.
Darkness King? No,
I mean, I
Darkness
feel
King
like
is pit.
It's a big stretch to take the mediums from here, but I think you have to take that chance.
From lap 12 is a far way. Race
He will
day
get
doing
bailed
some
out if we
shenanigans
do,
in the
if we
back.
do find another safety car. He is going to be in a good spot, but that's a big if.
With cars as spread out as they are, this might be a 3-lap safety car here, which will help any medium runners, which is just medium at this point.
Race day overtaking on the safety car.
That's definitely interesting.
I think he's got a bit of the PJ Salt in him. And what are they doing? Race day needs to peel off track for that to work. Right here's the perfect place to do it, race day. Do the right thing. Never mind. Oh, we've got one more lap behind safety car. I don't know what are these goons doing?
Media is quite a ways back. I think it's going to be one of those. It calls it right before the final corner safety cars.
What is going on here?
I think Race Day is trying to give it back. He just doesn't know the logic behind giving it back.
Either way, Race Day, Lansley's going to fight him tooth and nail when we go green.
Get ready.
Lansley will not give Race Day an inch.
They've got Darkness King, who on conservatively ordered tires just in front of them as well. That's going to be interesting for them to navigate.
At this point in time, Darkness is basically a moving chicane, 10-lap old mediums around fresh tires.
They won't. I don't think there'll be too more. It's only 10 laps. Effectively, because they've been on the safety car for 2 laps. Possibly 3, because that mark
still
is close.
well past their prime, though.
Very true.
If he's made it through that initial graining phase, he might be all right, but it's still not going to be as fast as fresh hards.
Oh, Sheldon, I really hope you've warmed your tires, because it's going to cool it. Oh.
It might not, actually.
That light is off. Oh. It was close. Did you see how close that mark got?
Let's see here.
That is Darkness
Darkness King is ducked into the
pits.
pits. So that is a good thing for Lanzi and Race Days. They'll have one less driver to clear.
Now, if he switches to mediums,
He's
which
gone
he
to
did not,
hards.
he went to hards. He went to 1-lap old hards. I
That
guess
means
he
the
only had
entire grid apart from media is now on hard tire. Ray, of course, still yet to box though.
Media
Very
could make
interesting
some good
call
moves
there.
here.
And by interesting, I mean relatively poor. I suppose the strategy is just a little different than the other divisions.
Just an incy bit different. I agree.
Okay, that's enough from you.
Yeah, get out.
There's the call for the safety car in this lap before the sector 3 line.
Look at that! Isn't that
last.
beautiful?
It did
Isn't
that last
beautiful?
too as well. So either they've moved it, or they've edited.
Now
the logic.
here's a new one for Midwest. Shelly in control of the field.
That is unreal.
This is a very big unknown, so we'll see how this goes.
Is that the most amount of laps he's led?
He had D2 China in season 8, maybe. Maybe. But, you know, that might be the last time that he's led a lap in a Midwest race.
Let's see how long he can hold it. He's got
gone.
Mark, who on older tires, but Scornsy, A-Dub, and Lanzi Race Day, they're going to be coming through this field quick.
Oh, A-Dub almost had Scornsy on the line.
Scornsy did not get a very good jump there.
Scornsy been a little lackluster on the restarts.
Ray ran a little bit wide, and A-Dub is pushing. He's
They're going to
deploying
go
the battery
full
like
wide,
crazy.
aren't
This is going to be crazy. A-Dub going for the double overtake.
A-Dub!
He is him. Look at him go.
That is weird shit. A-Dub with the double overtake.
Timothy!
He is Himothy. Shelly has already broken 1.6.
Lanzi is coming up as well. Lanzi going to the inside of Ray. Race Day is forced to back out. Tries to go to the inside. He's almost going around. How did he keep a control
How are
of
they
that?
still all together? Wow.
And just like that, Ray is dropped all the way down to 6th.
A-Dub is
That is what a
hustling
ravenous
Marky
pack
Mark.
of Division 1 drivers and A-Dub will do to you.
And look at that. Shelley has pulled a 2-second gap to the grid.
Having Mark there is huge for Shelley.
A-Dub has just cleared him, though, as to Scornsy. And we
As
saw
has
how fast.
Lanzi, maybe?
Weird shit. 1, 2, 3.
Look at the speed in the
5.
straight line from Marky Mark.
1, 2, 3, 5.
I don't think Lanzy's going to be sitting there for too long.
Moves
I
at
mean,
the
Marky
back.
Mark is.
Moves in the middle, moves everywhere.
Oh, he is absolutely flying in the straight line. He's running a little bit deep there. This is a chance for Lanzy.
Shelley
got
2.3,
him.
that's a lot of ground to make up. We have
A
another yellow.
huge gap. Oh, who is it?
It's
I think it's
Fireball.
Sweer or Fireball.
Dewey?
Both of them are
No.
look slow at the back of the grid.
I
It
think
was
we
Fireball.
I think we saved the banana peel.
Race Days on the back of Lanzy. This is going to be
Oh my
spicy over
god,
this next lap.
Giancarlo came
Whoa!
caught him, and that's gonna be a spin. Somehow it's not.
How?
It's feisty.
Whoa.
Arrows somehow getting around.
Yeah, very nearly hit him, and very also went into the gravel there.
Terrible
Somehow
camera.
got
Give me
by.
a better one, please. Very true. Very true.
All that without DRS.
A-Dub just closed 0.7 of a second to Shelley. He's going to be right up there in no time. Absolutely flying.
I
So
think
low
at
for
this
that.
point, Shelley just push as long as you can up there, and then just hang on to his weird shit teammates.
He's got to hang on to it.
So Loco to the inside of Slayerized. That's for 8th. I think he's got it. Slayer has to run a
Slayer
little
went
wide.
really
clinical
deep.
move. That's the wrong way. Scornsy has now passed A-Dub on the charge. 1.2. What has Shelley done?
Going to also have significantly more ERS in the tank than A-Dub does.
Those tires are definitely part of it.
You think
Shelley
it's the
been on those
tires?
for 12 laps. I don't think that's all
That
it
is
is.
a crash at the back.
And that is a VSC.
Darkness
also
King
3
has
seconds
no
for Shelley.
wing.
Shelley, no!
What are you doing, Sheldon? The pressure.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all fine.
All he's got to do is keep it under that delta and not get a DT. But he has got a pack of drivers just angry.
Although
to get
I
him.
will say, no matter how the rest of this second half of this race turns out, to go from having a wing change to be leading at the halfway point, so it's had an impressive drive so far. We'll see
Very
if we can keep it up.
I mean, I'm not saying
Checo.
he's going to win this race because that's probably not going to happen. But I think that he's going to have a much better finish than we would have expected him to have on lap 5.
I had Sheldon down as a, I think a P6.
Hey, I mean, you know what I said pre-race. I gave him 5 laps to till he DNF'd. So
So Loco ducked into the pits and put on a fresh set of softs there, which is interesting because he was fair way up
That
the
looks
field.
like a delta issue for Scornsy. He slammed the brakes on.
A-Dub was like pulling alongside of him a couple
there's
times
a
on this lap.
long VSC.
It's a long one, and it's done.
There's a
Giancarlo
couple-
about a
with
lap.
with the drive-through.
Oh, brutal.
Giancarlo picked up one. I think someone else did as well.
I think there might have been 2. Was it Soy Loco? Or did he have a 3?
It was Soy Loco.
Oh, brutal.
After just coming into the pits as well.
Scornsy has got DRS.
Sui overtaking Ray Ray. Ray Ray dropping multiple spots.
Race Day looking the inside of Lanzy, but he's not going to be close enough that time.
They also
Top.
made up a ton of ground on Shelley.
Arrow and
Shelley
Giancarlo
did
side by
not-
side. Ooh.
Shelley did not optimize that restart well.
Arrow is pushing.
Oh, Lanzy with a very defensive line.
And
Race
Race
Day
Day
makes it
shoved
work
his way
anyway.
through.
He opened the door for himself.
Shelley
Lindsay's
has
gonna
been
come back at him.
passed.
Oh, Lanzy back up the inside of Race Day. I think they made a little bit of contact there.
What did I tell you? Lanzy is going to fight Race Day tooth and nail.
He's going to go around the outside. I think he's going to have it done.
We got an outside move.
That's a
That
boy,
was-
Lanzy.
He had to use
The
a lot of
Dutchman gets
battery to
it
do
done.
it, but he did make it work.
A-Dub has now passed
Lanzy-
Shelley the turtle. There's a McLaren facing backwards.
That's
That's
Arrow.
Arrow. Oh, that's unfortunate. Arrow was making hay through the midfield. He was slicing through that. Maybe we'll get to watch him overtake all those guys again.
Palmer with a 7.7. He is pushing to catch that pack.
That's
He's
another
top.
one. Palmer in P6
was
after
gonna
all
say-
that he's been through this race.
I was about
Paulie
to
is
mention
in
the
the
top
pit.
5 fighting like crazy has brought him right back into this fight. Racing with a big send up the inside. How they made it through all this so far. I think he's going to have him here with the ERS advantage on the
It's
grass.
tight. It is tight. There was barely enough room there, but he's passed.
Oh,
This is great battle.
Lanzi
Great
with
battle.
the-
Oh, Lanzi! He thinks about it.
Oh,
Oh, he's there. He's alongside.
Oh.
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's more contact there. I am shocked that they've not lost more time to the leaders with all this battling. They're gonna have Shelley on old tires as well.
At DRS.
Yep. Now
Shelley.
Shelly. How does Shelly defend against race day, or does he just let him go?
Well, he's about to lose DRS to 8 up.
He
So I think
very
Yeah, he
he's
needs
badly
to
got
push.
DRS
He needs to
there.
push.
He's got a lot of ERS saved up.
He
so might
didn't
be okay.
get it. Arrow with a 3-second. Here we go.
Shelley
Oh.
did get it. He gained 3/10 just in that straight alone.
There's that flap opening. And it's shut for some reason. Okay.
8 up to the inside for the lead.
Very clinical move. Nice and easy.
Arrow,
And a
Arrow's
VSC.
going around. He's retired
Arrow.
on track at the final
Fun.
corner. I think Ray Ray spun
We
as
have a
well.
VSC.
VSC.
There was
Oh,
contact.
geez,
There was
cars all over the
something.
road.
Something between Ray,
Something happened.
Giancarlo,
Yeah.
and Arrow.
It looked like Arrow and Racy had a collision. Arrow was trying to recover and retired the car. Not sure exactly how Ray Ray was involved, but looked like some sort of a collision between the two.
Ray still on 20 lap hold hard.
I'm surprised he didn't take the opportunity at the last VSC to come down pit road.
Now, here we do kind of start to get to this interesting part of the strategy. Shelly is on these old tires, but pitting doesn't get him much.
I
You
think-
have to
I
stay
think
out.
You
now.
lose a ton. You have to stay out. You lose a ton of track.
We've seen quite a few incidents. I wouldn't be surprised the next time someone puts it in the wall, we see a full safety car and we see the entire grid duck to softs.
We
It's
got
very possible.
close.
Very possible.
Drive-throughs are also a big shout. Even though these guys are close to each other. Hey, there's a drive-through.
Speak of the devil, I think that is
I'm
Darkness'
sorry,
second
Darkness.
drive-through. That is the second drive-through of the day. There is a Delta Darkness. I'm sorry, bud.
I know you probably can't see it, but it's there.
Scott Palmer has lost the DRS from these top 5, although I wouldn't be surprised if he gets back in it very shortly. So it is very powerful.
A-dub.
Yellow flag, that's Darkness King.
That's
I think.
Darkness. Yep.
Race Day and Shelly are very close to each other. Oh, the yellow
Yep,
flags are
now,
coming.
that Darkness is right in front of the leaders at this point. Just one corner ahead of them.
Oh,
Lanzi, no!
3 second. I think
Bad
someone
boy.
else got one too.
I think it was Scott Palmer. I think they've already. Lansy just lost out the position to Scott Palmer.
All right, Darkness pits. He kind of ducks out of the way of the leaders. So
And
we
he
will not
retires.
help and ducks out of the race.
Big Sag, 15
So we
left.
won't have to worry about that.
I think Lansy might have made a mistake when Palmer got by because they lost over a second to the top 4.
There's a pass for the lead. Scornsy to the inside. I think A-Dub doesn't fight that too
Oh,
hard.
contact. Racy just got into the back of Shelley there.
You can just hope that there isn't any diffuser damage there for Shelly.
Shelly is blinking like a mad lad.
He's managed to keep the Delta very close though, and that's about all you need around here. is
It
if
appears
you-
that Darkness King's car went back on track. I believe that's what the yellow flags are for.
I see.
Chuck was pointing out that Shelley could box here and come in with the top 10, but I think he's aiming for more than that.
When you're sitting in a podium position, you fight that out. I don't care how difficult
Especially-
it's going to be. You fight it out.
Especially in a preseason race, you're not fighting for 10th place.
Well, you gotta fight for the win.
Especially, you got to remember, these are these top three drivers are all weird shit guys. The only one that isn't in the top, race day is a guy that he's gonna have to fight.
He's got a huge run here. I think he's going to be through.
Massive
no matter
run,
what.
passed way before the corner.
He had a great launch at the exit turn 1. Shelly going back up the inside.
With a send.
Oh, there's contact.
Shelly's got DRS at least, so he'll be able to use race day to pull himself back up to the top couple.
I think at this point, Shelly just has to try and stick with race day, but not push it too hard.
He's got no battery left to do it, though. It's going to be a big ask.
Servers are atrocious, according to Brian Musser.
Yeah, they pointed out in his Discord that his MFD had gone blank at the point of his DNF, so that could have been a part of it. Whoa, Shelly with a big slide.
That's in turn 1.
Clearized, I believe.
Like.
He could be beached.
That would be. No, he's going.
No, he's gone.
He's got it under.
He got
on the
it going.
grass. On the grass.
A-Dub is hot on Scornsy. Does have DRS, could go up the inside here. That overspeed is kind of ridiculous.
Oh, I thought he was going to be too far back.
Oh.
Thinks better of it.
Looks like a bit of a lockup there for you.
There's really no point in going for that move right now because as long as you're in the top 2 in the last couple laps, you got a chance. So right now, you just got
around here, if you're in the top 3, you got a chance.
That's true. Yeah, you just gotta bide your time, save your battery, play your cards right, and you got a chance.
I
Shelly
think
has dropped.
We might see these 3 cars shuffle positions a little bit.
Lansy just made. Yeah, he went around the outside once again.
This boy loves the outside. Shelly could pit here and he wouldn't come out that far behind Lansy and Palmer on fresh tires.
Even if it's a 20-second pit delta, that would bring him out in 8th place. So he would still need a lot of things to go his way, and I don't think he'd make up much positions from there, but I don't think he's going to hold off Lansy and Palmer for the rest of this race anyway.
I think he's better off pitting now with 10 laps to go. Because then he can at least salvage and push back to Palmer and Lansy.
But does Shelly think that?
Marky Marker's in.
Oh, A-Dub went deep. Lap. Race Dub is on his gearbox, sniffing it, licking it. He's gone to the inside.
Hey, yo, A-Dub just parking it in the middle of the track.
He moved to the outside the last second, and that allowed Race Day to sneak through. I think A-Dub thought he was clear, but Race Day went for a big send.
An impressive overtake.
And it's back to Scornsy and Race Day, as it always is, at the front, fighting for the win.
Lansy isn't really making all that much inroads on Shelly.
Will Sheldon pit? I think he should. He won't.
Marky Mark box as well, so he might be. So that's another driver you won't have to worry about. But that's another thing he's going to have to worry about there with that other 3 seconds.
That'll make it 6 on him.
I believe Lansy and Palmer have 6 as well. Palmer does. Lansy
Palmer does for sure.
Lansy only has 3. There goes Race Day. Looking to the inside.
Way up there. I don't think Scornsy thought that at all.
Yeah, no, he's probably got to recharge that battery a little bit. He's been in the lead for a while here.
Yeah, he has more than 3 times the amount of battery that Race Day does. So
Race
that
Day
is a Race Day moment.
Yeah, Race Day. He's still got 15%, so he's grown a little bit, but still was a little too happy.
If you're Scornsy, you're in a really good position. You let Race Day burn that up. He knows that Race Day loves to press that button.
All he's got to do is stay within DRS, and then the last couple of laps, use it all to attack. Race Days without DRS isn't going to have everything to defend with. He's just got to make sure A-Dub doesn't get by.
Sheldon,
because if A-Dub
if
A-Dub starts to push here, that's going to make things interesting. Because it's going to force Scornsy's hand. Shelly's actually pulling away from Lansy now.
I wonder if Lansy and Palmer are too busy fighting each other that it's just slowing them down.
Looks like that may be the case.
I also think that Alfa Romeo is kind of garbage.
There's that too. It's better than the McLaren though.
unlike the Williams that has the straight line speed advantage around this track, I think that the Alfa Romeo is just kind of garbage.
Race they actually used more battery that lap than he saved, and Swansea's still sticking with him.
He's got that recharge. Immediate pits for softs, possibly going for fastest lap. Might have had wing damage. We don't know.
That's a pride moment right there.
Soy Loco with a 3-second. There's a pass. Fireballer and Paulie fighting for P10. Paulie's got off.
Look at those controller inputs.
Very precise. None of us drive on controller, do we?
Softs.
He must be sliding. None of us drive on controller, do we?
Nope.
A-Dub does.
No, but I mean out of us three.
We're all G29 boys. Come on, buddy.
Because I do actually want to know how the new controller feels. Or the advanced controls. Scornsy down the inside. Race Day does not fight that at all.
Just easy. Now, does Scornsy try to pull the gap, or do you just let it go? I mean, you probably let it ride.
I think he chills. That is an
who is it?
incident at the back. That is Fireballer and Paulie.
Oh, big one. Safety car.
Oh, that is...
safety car.
That has
Do you
saved
come?
Shelly.
Do you come? That is the question.
Do you
And-
come?
I have
Do you come?
2 seconds, Ted. I just talked to Shelly. His tires are on 50%, and he seemed very excited by the safety car. I think we're going to see him in the pits here.
The leaders are all pitting.
Oh, jeez.
Does anyone stay out?
Surely no one stays out. No one in the top 6 stays out.
Oh, Shelly had a big lockup going into the pits.
Lockup. F123. I forgot Swansea and Race Day are on the same team. That sucks.
Race is gonna double stack here.
With the double stack, he forgot himself. I guarantee it.
Oh, I wonder if Lancia or got Palmer can get through now. Doesn't look like it.
Well, Race Day is now back behind the Williams yet again.
And this is going to be pure chaotic 5-lapper. Everyone on the equal tires dash to the end.
Knuckles saying Shelly has to come. That's a bit crazy.
Us?
Oh, baby.
That's a bit sussy.
This is what it's all about, boys.
Good old green, white checkered.
Yeah.
Midwest overtime.
I'm gonna just let the Americans do their thing.
We need a red flag.
Where's Dale?
Praise hail, praise Dale. Also, weird shit update. 1, 2, 3, and 5.
Could be a 4. Hope it gets to
They
a
do
4.
have penalties though, so
Very true. I think this has
Another thing
both helped and shitted on Shelly.
Sui is now in range for a podium.
Remember that podium that he got around, I can't remember where it was, but he got it by pure penalties, and he finished crossing the line on track in, like, 12th or something.
I don't remember Sui doing that, but there was a race here.
Someone did it.
Season 4, when I finished 11th on track and finished 2nd place.
Was it you? It must... Okay, it was you then. Okay. I remember somebody doing it.
It was this same exact situation.
Just everyone had penalties.
Yeah, and with the way D1 was that season, the entire grid was in a DRS train.
That was a fun season.
Except for that one time in Japan where I took us both out in qualifying.
I think I still have that clip somewhere. That was funny.
Suzuka.
So how many laps of racing are we going to get here? 4? 3?
Yeah,
4. It's gonna be 4.
It all comes down to that. Poofta.
Just like you race around for an hour and a half and it all comes down to a 5-lapper.
Just like open lobbies.
The only thing we're missing is a grid start here.
Very true. Someone called the red flag.
You know, I still
Someone
think
called
red flags
Buffalo
should be
Wild Wings
rolling
and pressed the
starts.
button.
We did have red flags on, right?
They're unreduced.
Reduced. Okay.
So I don't think we were ever going to see one.
We were probably never going to see one then. Yeah. I mean, it took a 6-car pile up at Time on Monaco to get one, so
It was only like 3 or 4.
yeah, but that was a lot of debris from like 12 cars. More like 6, but still. Got to exaggerate. As we check the Discord, Race Day was not happy about his first double stack.
I'm sure he was even more pissed about the second one. That's something you got to take into consideration in these. Jesus Christ, Bacon. Do you have enough Discord servers?
No, I don't. Do you want to see them all? There's even more down here.
Holy just keeps going.
Okay. I've actually limited it on that. There we go. There's some more.
Oh my god.
You don't want to see this emote. Oh, never mind. You're not going to see it because safety car's in.
Hey, yo.
Now you see why I need a vertical monitor, huh? It's okay. I read none of them.
Chronically online.
Chronically online. Anyway, who's going to win?
Scorenzy's got control of the field.
We got 4 laps at the track with the most DRS zones and the most places to pass. I have a
Buckle up,
feeling-
strap in. It's time to boogie.
I wouldn't be surprised if less than 10 guys finish this race.
Someone want to play the boogity boogity boogity? They've
Too late
gone!
for that, we're launching.
Trying.
Adam got a good jump.
In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Adam had to back out. He was close.
No moves down the field. Oh, we got Palmer
Side
and
by
Lanzi.
side.
The lead, though.
Adam up the inside, goes over the curb. Somehow
Oh,
Has it.
jeez.
You've got
yellow
yellows in
flag
the back.
Can't tell
Media
who that
down,
is.
multiple positions. Slayer down, multiple positions. Soy Loco down.
There's a car stopped
Adam
back there. I
down
think
the
that's Soy
inside.
Loco, but he backed out of it. Sweet. He made his way past Scott Palmer, and now he's in the net 4th with the penalties.
This is anybody's race.
Except for Shelley, he's got too much time penalties.
And Lanzi, RIP.
Never say never.
Never say never.
Shelly trying to get another time penalty there.
I would say he ran quite a bit
Weaving.
wide through there. 3 laps to go.
We have got like 6 wide in the back. Oh, it looks like a lot more cars. It is feisty, but the lead is
Adam's
more
thinking about
important.
it.
There comes Shelley's right there as well. Can he
It's like a
tap most of the
repeat.
Switchback.
It's a repeat,
Oh.
but Adop isn't.
Adam's
They're
nose is
driving.
ahead.
Race stays on the long side Shelley, but he has to back out of that. Oh, contact!
Adop still got the inside. Race day sends it on Shelly.
Oh,
Barely
the
enough.
wheels
There's
are so
barely enough
close.
room. 2 wide, 2 cars deep.
Lindsay's coming as well. Oh, Shelley ran a little bit deep.
Is this Austria or is this Talladega?
Lindsay's within half a second.
Shelly's
Here
out
comes
of battery
Sweet.
already.
They all are. Lindsay's
Well, how
got
did
the
they
most
burn
of-
that much battery?
Oh my God.
car.
No one saved it for the last 2 laps. The most important. Lindsay's got the most at 40%.
Adop's not going for it.
He's being
Adam's
very
feathering the
cautious here.
throttle. He's letting it come to him.
It's a Constantina. We've got yellows at the back. There's crashes at the back.
We can't look away from this, though.
Oh,
Down the
2 by
inside
2.
again.
Adam for a 3rd time in a row.
Didn't he make it stick this time?
No one has
It's
any
too high. 2
battery.
cars deep in.
Oh, Race Day
What
almost
is
wins
What's
Race
the
Day
Shelly
gonna
gonna do?
Race Day's finally through on Shelly.
He's gonna
Oh,
get
and he's gonna
A-Dub as
run on
well.
A-Dub.
He thinks better of it.
He's not close enough.
Did Scorenzy just win?
We still got 4 DRS zones to go. No one has any battery left. I think A-Dub's in the best place here, but he's tried to make the move stick 4 times and hasn't done it.
It is the white flag, the last lap of the race.
White flag, white flag, white flag!
The top 7 are so close.
If you're A-Dub, I think you got to make it into turn 4, into turn 3. Not give Scornsy a chance to fight back, but he's not pushing here.
Here he
But he's still
goes.
got enough
He's
speed.
on the outside.
Here we go, the outside!
He's setting it up for the switchback. Oh, he's gone too deep. And here comes Race
Oh,
Day.
Race Day gets blocked. Scornsy has DRS.
There's nowhere for Race Day to go.
A-Dub is still fighting it even without the DRS. Can he make it stick though? He's
side
got to
by
go
side
for
through
it.
5.
Race Day sliding the car through. A-Dub has the advantage.
A-Dub will get the inside in the next corner.
Next 2 corners.
There's yellows everywhere. I don't care. They're still side by
Scorsese!
side. A-Dub
how
is on the
the
curb.
Oh, we're not done yet.
There's still 2 corners.
Oh. Can he get a run off the final corner?
Wow.
I think that's Swansea with the dub. A-Dub
Oh,
What
P2.
a race.
Race Day wrecking it across the line in P3.
Can you
I am
believe
out of
that?
breath. Have you ever?
Oh,
Good job, guys. Good job.
wow.
0.3 of a second in the top 3.
Just ridiculous.
Round of applause for the top 6. Was that?
Something like it. I can't believe they all were that
Oh my
close. to
god.
that.
You will not find that in PSGO.
A tradition like no other. The Midwest Invitational.
And an American flag on the top step as a tradition.
God bless America.
I still haven't seen it come up yet.
It's fine.
Okay, here we go. Final results for the Season 10 Invitational. Widget Scornsy on top. Widget A-Dub in second. Race Day in third. Landsy fourth. Sweetest fifth. Shelley sixth. Marky Mark finishes seventh. Got Palmer eighth. Jean Carlos ninth. Slay Rice 10th. Fireball 11th. Holly 12th. Soy Loca 13th. Then it's Ray Ray, Media, Darkness, Arrow, Monster, Held, and Monkey Mafia.
What a race. What a race. Do we feel like doing interviews?
Oh, what the hell?
Ah, what the hell.
Get A-Dub and Scoresy.
Hold up. Someone choose a driver of the day.
I don't know.
And it's got to be Shelly.
Hold up.
A-Dub soda.
Wait. Let's go to the waiting room so we can actually have them.
Oh, fine. Meet us there.
Where we go? To the
Midwest
waiting
meeting
room?
Yeah. Well, let's see if they turn up.
I mean, have you ever? Oh,
As soon as Race Day sees that and he joins, it's gonna be pandemonium. Is that his first divisional? No, it's his second. Okay, let me just switch to that. And I can get rid of this game. And I can pull up the Discord waiting room. Let's go. Can I get mic checks real quick?
Hello.
Hello.
Just gonna. If Shelly doesn't block me, I have a shot. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, let's wait a bit. Let's wait a bit. Let's see if Scornsy hops in. Scav, you there?
I am here.
Okay. Display. No, not display capture. That would be very bad. Window capture, please. Oh god, no, not the DMs. Wait, no, that one.
He's doxed us all.
I've doxed you all, I'm so sorry. Oh god, no. Not the
You
Midwest
can't
off
show the-
topic and
you
other
can't-
games.
Oh, jeez.
I'm such a rookie. I'm so sorry, lads. Why do I serve that up?
How could this happen?
GG Scornsy. Shame that Shelly. Oh, if only Shelly knows that fighting for P3 with 6 seconds on his time wasn't worth it.
It was worth it for
Yeah.
him. Sag.
Yeah. And if Lansy just decides to, actually give space to me, but he doesn't.
Okay.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. A-Dub was third or second?
Ada was second.
Okay.
Second, I almost got him at the line.
Mr. Race Day, how did you find it?
He was like right in front of me, and it's literally on the live feed.
Okay. Mr. A-Dub.
Whoa.
I don't have a question for you, but how was it?
Oh. It was
Wait.
a good time. Man.
I have a question for him.
Nikki has a question.
Gotcha.
Why have you done this to me, Ada?
Oh no.
I was so proud of you. And then I find out. Full TC merchant.
Yeah, it was going burr tonight, man. It was going burr. It was going burr tonight.
I'm going to talk to your coach.
I've got a question for Ada as well.
Okay.
Yeah, talk to him.
Yeah, so we were watching those last couple laps, going crazy. It's hard to explain what was going on, but how did you attack the final couple braking zones in the DRS when you were side by side with Scornsy? Was there any thought of setting it up for a certain corner, or is it just trying to make it stick wherever you could?
Yeah, at first it was trying to make sure that he would beat me to the DRS line, and then he started to catch on to that. So then it got to a point where I needed to have the outside so I could at least score off the corner enough to at least have an advantage going into that downhill braking zone on the next corner. But other than that, man, it was just at least get to a point where we were side by side because those like two left-handers, because then it was just like, who has the testicular fortitude to really like stick it around here? And yeah, that was just fun. It was a good time for sure.
Yeah, I did notice on that final lap, we all noticed you had the inside on those two left-handers, but it's an awfully big ask to make that work.
Yeah, I didn't want to like spin because those are like auto spin curves, and I didn't want to just die. And that was the last thing I wanted to like take us both out. And that would have been bad for the business, bad for Brian.
Okay. And
I'm
Scornsy.
glad you're thinking about the brand.
Ah, yes. The brand. The brand is so important. Scornsy. Is that your first win or your second? I don't remember. There's been too many.
I don't remember, to be honest with you. It might have been
I'm gonna
my
have-
second.
Statman is on
I think
it.
it's second. Yeah,
I
I
seem to
think
remember-
I think I won one of the really early ones.
Well, at Silverstone, I seem to remember.
Yeah, that might be it.
I can't
It was
remember which
it
season
was
that
either
was.
that, it was either that or when we did Bahrain Short, right? I think I'm pretty sure we did one at Bahrain Short
That would have had to been like season 3
That
or
would have been
season
a
2 then.
while ago, yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a long time.
I'm not sure if we did that. I'm looking. I'm looking.
Well, anyway, how did you
But
approach fighting on that final lap?
oh man, there was nothing that I could do about the straight line speed that A Dub had. It was insane. It was insane trying to keep his car behind and just trying to place the car right and try to obviously not make contact and whatnot. Because I also didn't want to suddenly take us both out or whatever. But yeah, that was tough. That was definitely tough at the very very end. Even with like dumping the ERS to try to build somewhat of a gap after that restart, man, it was rough because there was just nothing I could do. He was just all over me. Uh, and so then at that point, I was like, okay, well, got to try to make something happen and into the last section there. And yeah, I managed to get the outside line through those left-handers. Uh, First left-hander, man, it was kind of tough to keep it on the outside there, but yeah, the second one, that's the one that mattered the most for sure. Uh, I got a really good line and exit through there, and was able to come out ahead. But one hell of a fight from A Dub. That was very very enjoyable.
I do
And
have one
also,
other. Good.
oh no, sorry, go ahead. No, I was just gonna say, and also, I mean, to race day as well, for getting screwed in the double stacking, always unfortunate. I mean, it could have gone either way there. That very easily could have been me, uh, the car behind. So yeah, but that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, I just have one other question, Squid. Before that last safety car, I made a comment on the stream that you seem to be biding your time, saving up, recharging your battery to make a push that last couple laps. Without the safety car, would that have been the plan you were going for?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I was sitting pretty comfortable in ERS. I seen once race day got ahead of me. Uh, he started blinking, so I knew that it was gonna be tough for him to stay in front and also recharge. So I just kind of wanted to bide my time and then really go for the attack in the last few laps. But then the safety car kind of just messed all that up.
They were
For sure,
very
for sure.
unfortunate safety cars.
Yeah, but I mean, would have been interesting to see how that would have played out. I mean, I'm sure he would have given me one hell of a fight, and so that would have been fun to have seen that, but it didn't work out that way. But yeah, I mean, GG's to everyone. Congrats to A Dub and Race Day again.
All right.
I've done the research.
Uh-huh.
Um, so last year in F1 2021, so this is
Oh.
August 4th of 21.
Mhm.
You finished first in an interleague or interdivision. That was the Silverstone one. In F1 22 or F1 2020, 2 years ago, so this was April 24th, 2021. You finished third at Bahrain Short.
Okay. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I could be remembering wrong, but wasn't the one that we did at Abu Dhabi on 22? Didn't I win that one? Or did I come P2? I may have won that one actually.
You've now sent him on a rabbit hole to check.
I'm Now that I'm remembering, I think I might have won that one because that's the one
You're
where
checking.
Ryan crashed out. Yeah, Ryan crashed out like halfway through the race, and then race day and myself had a bit of a fight, I believe.
As so far what it appears, I'm checking the final results.
All I know is that if the racing this season is what we've seen tonight, it's going to be one heck of a season.
No, Race Day won that one. You came second.
Okay. Okay. Well, memory's not that great then, I guess. But
This
so
guy's
that
just
was a good
standard,
race.
it's fine.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, I mean that was really fun. I was surprised by how many VSCs that we had. Man, and
Yeah.
they came out at like really weird times because every time, especially that last one that came out, I was like, oh man, okay, I'm about to line up a move real quick, and then nope, VSC came out.
There was one that came out as soon as I like peeked past Mystic for the airport.
Thank you
and
for
I
the
was like,
follow,
okay, perfect
Sui.
timing. I like that. I like that.
You
Appreciate it.
enjoy your stay. All right.
For the also for the record, Imola, on November 8th last year, you finished in third. So you're basically we do an interdivisional challenge. Scornsy finishes in the top 3.
Basically,
That's
that's what
just
we're
what
getting
it
at
is.
this.
What it is.
It is what it is. I mean, what do you expect from someone that's only had 2 DNFs over 10 seasons?
And what, 46 wins?
Bro, like, stop it.
It's honestly a bit ridiculous, sir.
Senor Schumacher of Midwest?
Nah, man, no. I mean, I'm actually surprised that it's that little DNFs, to be honest with you. I mean, there's definitely been some races where I'm like, man, I had Lady Luck on my side or something, but yeah, especially like, I mean, last game, Singapore, that I don't know how I managed to get that car around without DNFing. And then a couple other times, but yeah, it was really unfortunate how that second DNF happened, but it is what it is. You know, it happened, and still pretty, happy and proud of that, though. To have that consistency. So yeah, but anyways, GG's guys.
You did weird shit proud. As a founding member of WS, you've done me proud tonight, boys.
All right, well, if nobody else has anything to add.
Oh,
pending-
wait. Remember,
Okay.
weird shit Jeopardy tomorrow night.
Hey, I'm liking
That's
it.
all I'm going to say. All I'm going to
Okay.
say.
Anyway. Race day, anything else?
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna say, tonight was a little bit rough. I started in front row, got by lap 2 for the lead, led a couple laps, then slipped into third, and then behind Lancey, and, who I'd like to point out, tried to close the door on me twice and, pushed me in the grass. He did that same thing in Spain, and, he did it here again. He does not care. That's all I'm gonna say, and, I don't think that's acceptable for him, but, still, P3 and the fastest lap. I can't argue with that. If I was gonna do a mega dive bomb up the insider in turn 3 or turn 4, then I would have, but, I thought of the greater good, so I just, settled in the P3. Tried to get P2, but I missed out by that much, but, yeah, up and down night, got a little bit of, road rage on the radio, but, yeah, P3 fastest lap, I'm satisfied with that, although, it could have definitely been more.
A-Dub?
All right, man, I got nothing left. Just, it was fun. Great racing. Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations to you 3. That was a lot of fun, especially the last 5 laps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Holding. Still holding. What are you looking for?
Give me a damn second.
Bro.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, bye.
This is a shit video. Just end it. Damn it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know how to end this. I'm just gonna go speak to my stream.
That's it. We'll see you all next week.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's go, baby.
Okay, thank you everyone that stopped by. That was a very good race. I have no idea who the fuck is live right now. Let's get that out of here. Oh my god, 8 people alive. Who's alive? I don't know where to send you guys. Do you guys want to watch some Valorant? A lot of you have probably left by now. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just end it. Thanks for stopping by. That was very fun, very good. Amazing race. I hope to actually put this on the League channel next time, and for Crash to not be a bozo. I will see you guys around. Oh, Pork's here. I can spare some time for my boy Pork. Hi, Pork. You made it at the very, 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 very end, so you're gonna have to catch the replay of it. But you made it. Anything you want to say before I turn off? It will go up on the YouTube. I'll make sure it goes up on the YouTube. Yes, you missed the race. It's Sag. It was very good. Taxation is theft. Okay, I'm gonna end it there.